You're working late. Again. The fluorescent lights hum above your desk as you type away, the only sound in the entire building. It's 2 a.m. and you're completely alone. Or at least you think you are. Sarah Martinez took the night shift at Riverside Office Complex because the pay was better. 20% more to work when everyone else was sleeping. Easy money, right? But on her third week, something changed. She was typing a report when she heard it. The unmistakable sound of a keyboard clicking. Coming from the cubicle across the room. She stood up, peered over the divider. The computer screen was glowing in the darkness. But nobody was there. She walked over, heart pounding. The moment she entered the cubicle, the typing stopped. The chair was still spinning, like someone had just gotten up and walked away. Sarah backed out slowly, returned to her desk, and tried to focus. But then she heard footsteps in the hallway. Slow, deliberate footsteps. Getting closer. Here's what most people don't know about office buildings at night. They're never truly empty. In Fargo, North Dakota, night staff at Flint Group reported hearing voices, doors slamming, and files being moved when the office was locked. One employee named Gloria refused to stay late anymore after experiencing the phenomena for months. She started taking all her work home. Sarah grabbed her phone, turned on the flashlight, and walked toward the hallway. The footsteps had stopped. She swept the beam down the corridor. Nothing, just empty offices and that eerie glow from the exit signs. Then she saw it. At the far end of the hallway. A figure, tall, impossibly thin, standing perfectly still in the shadows. Watching her. She blinked. It was closer now. It hadn't walked. It just appeared 10 feet nearer. Sarah's blood turned to ice. She backed away, but her eyes stayed locked on the figure. Another blink. It was right there, at the entrance to her office area. She could see it now. No face, just a dark, featureless silhouette that seemed to absorb the light around it. Real night shift workers have reported similar encounters. One janitor in a small office building heard typing at 2 a.m., found a spinning chair in a dark room, and never went back to that floor. Another worker described feeling an intense cold presence pass right by them in an empty corridor, only to turn around and find nothing there. These aren't just stories. These are documented experiences from real people. Sarah did the only thing she could. She ran, grabbed her bag, didn't even shut down her computer, and sprinted for the stairwell. She could hear something behind her. Not footsteps, something else. A sound like fabric dragging across carpet. She burst through the stairwell door and didn't stop running until she reached her car. She quit the next morning, didn't even go back for her personal items. The company had to mail them to her. But here's the disturbing part. 3 other people had quit that same position in the past year. All of them worked the night shift. All of them left suddenly, and none of them would say why. If you're ever working late and you hear something you can't explain, trust your instincts, because sometimes you're not alone in that building, and whatever's there with you doesn't want you to leave. Sweet dreams, and maybe think twice before volunteering for that next night shift. Subscribe for more horror stories that'll make you rethink working late.